It's an update of my CTA Coronary. Some people actually remember that I said I was going today. I appreciate you, but I walk in and they take my blood pressure. They say they don't do it if it's under 120. Should be 120 or above. Mine was 108, so they might not be able to do it. She said she was concerned, but she looked through my paperwork and she saw that last time I was here, my blood pressure was 90, and they still gave me the beta blocker. She was confused, as was I, as to why my cardiologist wouldn't put me on a weak prescription of some type of beta blocker that lowers your heart rate without lowering your blood pressure, especially since I told her the last time I was here, the beta blockers made me feel sick and gave me a headache. I told my cardiologist this as well, but he was against this idea for some reason. He wanted me to go somewhere else and get it done, and I tried. They said that I had an active referral for this place. The only thing he recommended to change was instead of taking 1 day off of my ADHD medication to take 3 days off, which I did, and it has not been fun. But the woman and another woman came back and said that they consulted with the radiologist or someone above them, and unfortunately they could not do the procedure today because my blood pressure was so low, and their beta blockers would make it even lower. But they had good news because there's another procedure where I wouldn't need the contrast and I wouldn't need the radiation. And I got a little bit hopeful until they said a heart MRI, which I've already had. So she just said that their radiologist is going to call my cardiologist and try to figure out what should we do next. So that's the update. But thank you if you've been following along and giving me advice. I really appreciate you. Also, thank you to my mommy for watching Sage today. Update for my coronary CTA. They couldn't do it because my blood pressure was at 90 first, and they gave me 2 beta blockers, metoprolol or something like that, and then I had to wait an hour in my car, and it just went to like 87. So they tried to give me more beta blocker, but I declined because it made me feel a little dizzy. Now I have a headache already, and I think I'm also just done with getting any test done. They always come back, great news, nothing's wrong anyway, so I am going to do, so even if they found something, they would have me on a medication every day, like Advil or like another blood thinner or something, and that's not something I want to do. So I'm going to just try the what's in my power, the physical exercise, which I already do. I already eat healthy, no processed foods, but the one thing is reduce stress. Stress has literally been the number one issue, the cause to everything that I have going on. So I'm going to try my best not to stress. If you're available to help relieve my stress in any way, you are appreciated. Probably not going to ask for help because I don't know, but there's an update. I was told to cut coffee out of my diet when I started my ADHD medication, which I did, but lately I have been sneaking a little bit into my smoothies. But I did reschedule my CTA coronary. For anyone wondering, I know I said I wouldn't, but I did. I decided to try it again because I noticed when I'm laying on my right side, it gets kind of hard to breathe. So hopefully this time the beta blockers will work and I'll be able to get that done.